All right, lesson number 26, again, is just going back over platform-specific content. We're going to be working on a sequence setting that's 1080 by 1080 or a square. Okay, so what I want you to just think about here is you can take your horizontal video, your vertical video, and you can change it again based on the requirements for the platform. Now, why is this important? Because there might be new platforms in the future with different requirements for sequence settings or sizes. And knowing this skill set to be able to create a new sequence, change the settings of that sequence, the resolution of that sequence, change the size and shape of the video that you're editing, and then being able to resize that stuff, it's invaluable. I use it for like Photoshop design skills. I use it for all kinds of different things. For building Shopify stores. Like if anybody has a requirement for a video size, this is how you're going to modify it so that you can create the exact video for whatever platform you want. So platform specific content, lesson 26, let's get started. The export is now complete. We have 10 TikTok videos that have been finalized, or IG story reel videos. We also have the entire full-length podcast that has been exported. Now what we want to do is just repeat similar processes that we've already gone through and learned and apply them for different sizes. So we like to refer to this as platform-specific content or resizing content for various platforms. So if you're filming in 4K, the square aspect ratio of 1080 by 1080, you can go as low as 65, scale things down to 65. You can also, go a little closer if you want to into the shot. And these videos are simple. They've already been subtitled. What we can do, though, is select, all of the subtitles, and we can reduce the size of them, if we want to, by a little bit. Let's say 55 here. And we can decrease the size or decrease the position so that it's kind of coming down a little bit. And then these videos are the same content, right? But they can be posted in different places across different social media platforms. You can just adjust the position there if you would like to customize this text however you would like to. And then we also want to resize all these different clips. Okay, so you can change the scale of them just as we did previously. We can go ahead and change the scale of any of these clips. You can reposition them however you like. And then we can take that motion and apply it across all of our different clips. And again, just as we changed this one, we can copy that motion across all the different clips. We have one more camera angle to adjust here. And we can do that right there. And then take that motion and apply it. All right. And so that should look, fairly good. Again, some of these are going to be a little different, right? Depending on the clip. So feel free, just take the time that you need and readjust all of these. If you do plan on using clips in different sizes across different places, and then just check the size is good. It's what you want. Sometimes the cameras change during the episode, right? So we just need to take into account that. So I'm going to change the sizes of some of these clips here and just checking this camera angle here. Okay, that looks good. Just check all of these. Looks good. All right, we can move Homeboy over to the right. All right, cool. Looking pretty good. Maybe this guy needs to get moved All right, cool. So now, again, if you guys remember, final steps, of course, you can nest all these videos, and you can add a color mat to them to make the subtitles stand out if you would like to. Again, just a subtle color mat. You don't need to. This is all extra credit. But I'm going to go through and nest these videos. All right, once they are all nested, I'm going to select every single one of them. I'm going to drag them up, and I can come over and I can select our black videos here. Now, we can paste them, and they should perfectly paste to the location on the timeline since we've copied and pasted everything, right? So that is a benefit of following along and doing everything as instructed here in this course. And again, we can then click on that nested sequence. I'm coming up to opacity and clicking that create 4-point polygon mask, sorry. Not that good at geometry, better at editing. All right, and then what we can do is we can increase this feather. Boom, just like that. We got a nice black fade. We can click this masking tool and then start copying it across all these different clips. And that's the final step. Now, I'm going to get into music quickly in the next video. And I'm going to let you guys know why I don't put music in any of these. And why I don't think you guys should either. Essentially, it is just because music is offered on each platform, and by selecting the viral music for each platform that you're posting on, those videos have a better chance of going viral. All right, so that's it. You guys can see we added that nice black mat. Let's watch a little bit.
All of a sudden, I see a kid that can barely run. He looks like a...
All right, it's lagging, so let's sequence this. And yeah, I'll just talk about the music, here. What's best to do is go ahead and hop onto Google or look online at the viral sounds on each specific platform for that week, and then take these videos, upload them to that platform, and when distributing them, put that music in the background. Okay, that's going to add the best chance of these videos showing up in For You feeds or feeds that people are searching based on viral music and viral trends, and give you the best chance of getting more and more views. So that's why I like to leave music completely out of the editing process. The problem with that is if you're sending clips to clients and clients don't know how to post, or they're not good at distributing, and you don't have 100% control over managing all of aspects of their account from editing to post-production to actually distribution, well, then it could be a little more challenging for them. But that is giving you everything in terms of why we don't add music. You can, of course, add music similar to the way we added the censorship bleep. It's just downloading music, bringing it into Premiere Pro, and including it in the export. Let's go ahead and watch this, though.
One of the things that really bothers me when I look at coaches training athletes is everybody wants to advance their people to this power training super quick. They want to do what all the pro athletes are doing all the time. And I see it a lot.
All right, so you got your square there, and then this same exact clip, but resized in a different format, right?
They want to do what all the pro athletes are doing all the time.
It's vertical. Okay, so really cool. And it's just, if you can master this skill, you can make so much money. You can make so much money. You can get so many views, and you can create a brand out of nothing. Just being able to resize all your content for these different platforms. Now, the same exact rule applies for these vertical videos. In fact, we can just take all of our Instagram videos and paste them over into this vertical format. You guys will see that there's just a little space here at the top, right? And what we can do is we can just increase this the size of these clips by 120, 125 maybe, 125 will do it, right? By 125. And if we take that motion and push it across all of these clips, boom, now we've successfully resized all these videos for 1080 by 1350 on Instagram, which will take up more of the screen size. All right. So that in total is 31 videos. We've got 31 for the vertical square. We've got the story videos, and we've got the Instagram square videos right here. So in terms of posting, we recommend, you can post these square videos as standard posts on Instagram. You can post the story videos as story posts. You can also post, these videos on Instagram. You can post the story videos to TikTok. You can post them to YouTube as well, and all the different social media platforms that you have. Now, we're going to export one of each of these IG videos. All right, so we're going to export now the Instagram videos and the vertical videos, which are the last two, vertical square sequence, which are the last two format that we have, just to give you guys an example. All right, so this again, we're going to come up to File, click Export after selecting the start point and end point. And we're going to say square IG clip 1. If our preset is set to match source high bitrate, it's going to automatically select the sequence size for us to match that of the sequence that we edited it in. Format H.264, and we're going to go ahead and click Export. All right, so we would do this again for the remaining 9 videos in this sequence. Now, if we jump over to the vertical square videos, this is 1080 by 1350. And then we're going to come up to File, Export, Media. And we're going to do the same thing. IG, we can label this one vertical square, or vertical square IG clip 1. And we can go ahead and export that. Again, the size is automatically resized if we have it set to match source adaptive high bitrate. We want to make sure that it's source in to out, and we go ahead and hit export. So after exporting this new batch of Instagram and vertical square videos, you're now going to have 31 total videos that you can use from this episode.